Meeting to order. Let's call the meeting to order at 5:30. So prompt. All
There you
right.
go.
So first thing is the approval of the minutes. So I hope everyone read those and anyone have issues with the minutes?
I would have to abstain because I wasn't at the meeting.
Okay. I would make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I don't know that you could approve if you don't,
We don't have,
we're gonna have extension, we can just carry it over to
yeah,
next month.
we'll just carry it over. All right. So let me do this. Hold on. So the first thing on the agenda is application 0824 Alyssa Potts for 71 North Main Street, add a second entrance to create circular driveway. So what I can do is share my screen so we can look at that, and then Alyssa, you can tell us about it.
So what's going to happen is right now we have a, well, if you go.
Should I go
Drive,
up?
all right, if you stop on that, okay,
This one? Or
that's fine. Either
Going
one
to
works.
the-
So on the
All right.
right where it says proposed driveway, on the right-hand side of the house is the present driveway. And right now it would pull in and go, it was going to stop in front of the garage. And with all the guys who have been working and just seeing how they had to cut a second driveway in on the south side of the property, it just all of a sudden it seemed to make logical sense to make it just be a semicircle driveway. And the guy who was doing the work on our property here, Justin Moore from Chippewa, said it would make so much sense for you to just make a shoe driveway, a semicircle driveway.
Okay.
So I reached out to DOT and I spoke with him and I said, what do you think? And he said, well, to be honest with you, he says that actually makes, he knows the property, he knows Kent. And he said that makes perfect sense because this way trucks won't have to back out onto Route 7. They can just continue around the circle. And then I spoke with Ricky Osborne at Town Hall and he didn't seem to have a problem with it at all. So I spoke to Ty and she said, put together the drawings to show them what you want. And this is what we're doing. So obviously we're going to make sure we are aware of what the sight lines are from the south side of the property. So we don't, so it's all legal and stuff, but we were just, then this would reduce the size of the berm. So it's not in height, it's still gonna stay 3 feet, but this way you would have a horseshoe driveway going behind the house. Or in front of the house, rather.
Yeah, Alyssa, just having to stay on that one for a minute for me.
Do you want me to
if I go to the proposed, because, is that maybe, yeah, is this
That's present.
present? I'm sorry, go back to the proposed.
Proposed, okay.
Just having experience here, I would encourage you to round this off because people will be driving over any landscaping or grass you put there.
Oh, it's gonna be rounded out for sure.
Oh,
It's just that
okay.
Scott, what happened is I needed a quick drawing. So Scott Samuelson, who's the architect, drew this kind
Gotcha.
of quickly. He didn't exactly know what,
Okay.
I just need to have something tangible to bring to zoning, but yes, it's gonna be curved.
Okay. That's all. Looks great.
Yeah, I can show just the other. We know where it is, I believe. And here's a picture of
So
present.
where you see the taller pile of dirt on the
Mhm.
south side of the property is where that cut is right now. And what happened is during construction, they were using it to bring the dumpster in and out and used it to bring material to the back of the house. So all of a sudden the driveway was there and I thought, God, that would be great. And everybody said, why don't you see if you can get a permit to make it be a semicircle driveway? So that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. I think there's also, that would be
Yeah.
the part, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And obviously the town, they're gonna have to, DOT will have to put a curb cut in it and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
he's totally fine with it. And he said that makes, I mean, I reached out to him first and he said that would be so easy for you to do. So
Mhm.
there you are.
All right. Jonathan, I don't know if you have anything you want to add?
No, looks good to me.
Yeah, all right. So I'll make a motion to approve as is for a circular driveway.
Second,
All right, all those in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay.
Thank
Looks
you
like
all.
good to go. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, and then you'll send out a letter for stating that this has been approved, because I have to send all that information back out to DOT just to let you know.
I'll do that. I'll get that
Okay.
to you.
Great. Ty, thanks. All right, everybody, have a good
All right,
evening.
you too,
Thanks so
thanks.
much. Good night.
Okay. And now we have John Casey, application 0924, Kent Green Boulevard, map 19, block 42, Bluestone seating area and gardens. So here we go. And John, I'll let you explain.
Okay, this is about 1,200 square feet. We've cleaned it up a lot as we're trying to reclaim it and make it useful instead of an eyesore where we were previously storing propane tanks and that sort of thing. But we're opening it up. We have a design that gives us two bluestone areas, one a circle, one a rectangle. I sent a drawing, I'm not sure if you have it. but-
Yeah, it's down here.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, so we're gonna make this a park, kind of like a pocket park.
Yeah, and you have all the, I don't know if other people can see it, but the
We have the
plant,
planting list on the
yeah,
side.
the planting list on the side. I love this idea. I like that it's called a pocket park too.
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, so anyway, I think it's pretty simple and we should be able to build it quickly. There's a large maple large maple tree on the site, which we've hired sawing high climbers to come in and trim it up and make the tree a little bit more structurally viable. There are a few limbs that need to be removed. And Russell Plum is really a master tree guy. And so he's gonna fix that. It's gonna be the first thing that we do. And he's giving us guidance on how close to the roots of the tree that we can safely go without compromising the root system of the maple.
Right, okay. Yeah, no, I think,
I think all those are native plants that have been specified.
mhm.
What's your timing?
Late summer. Maybe early fall, because I don't know, we might do some of the hardscape sooner than later and then wait until it cools off a little bit to plant maybe in October.
Mhm.
Sounds, yeah.
And you're doing gravel in here? I see you have the
Yeah,
bluestone little
yeah.
patios, right?
Yes.
And then why gravel rather than,
Well, I think it's a maintenance issue as much as anything
Yeah.
else. It wasn't my idea. It was specified by Curry Gardner, who's an architect and a master gardener, and he
Okay.
thought that would be a good way to keep the weeds out.
Mhm.
Go up a photo, Joanne, please. I was just
What-
curious, if you go, okay, I was just curious how the parking would hit it. There would be a walkway to be able to go between the cars to the.
Well, it looks like the entrance on the drawing is in the middle there.
Yeah,
So I guess,
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how we're gonna handle that, to tell you the
Yeah.
truth. We have plenty of parking, but I'm a little bit reticent to ever remove a parking space. We have 7 per 1,000 here, so, you know, we're fortunate, but and I could still meet the parking requirements for P and Z by removing one space.
Mhm.
And we may end up doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be able to walk, like an obvious pathway
Yes,
as you're
yeah, we
coming
have
down
precious
the
few of those
street.
here.
Yeah, yeah, so somehow creating some kind of pathway back there. I know most people don't really walk to that area. Like IGA, I do, just because I happen to be close, but
Mhm.
yeah, it would be nice to think about, yeah, just like footpaths somehow through
Yeah,
even,
I agree with you.
yeah,
I agree.
Is
All
there,
right.
I mean, is there ever, I mean, I was thinking about this the other day, you know, it's like everybody comes up and down Main Street because there's pathways and they go back to the barns because there's a walkway and there's sidewalks, but we don't have any sidewalks here. Has that ever been considered, putting in sidewalks or a walking path in front of the shops so people don't have to walk in the street to visit these?
We don't have, the width to do that. In order to re-engineer the parking, we'd have to maintain a 24-foot roadway. And if
Mm.
we do that, we have several areas where it's too narrow to maintain a 24-foot bilateral parkway, passageway, and to put in sidewalks. It would make the parking spaces too short.
Got it.
Interesting.
Well, it looks good. It
Yeah,
definitely add value to
It's
the
certainly a
space.
lot better than it was, or
Yeah,
will be.
yeah, yeah, no, I love the idea of just having like a little park there. I just, yeah,
There any lighting considered or no?
You know, usually the way I do things is kind of get the basics in and then improve on those as, you know, as the situation allows me to.
Okay.
Right. Jonathan, anything?
No, I think it's a great idea.
Okay. All right. I'll make a motion to approve as is.
Second,
All right. All those in favor?
I,
Aye.
I,
All right. Yep,
Okay,
looks like it's good to
thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. So I think that's it, right?
Yep, that's it. The only thing
Okay.
that I kind of mentioned in an email was
Mhm.
Pete is going to be resigning. He's got,
Mm,
on his plate, and I think
Yeah.
he's quite some time, so it's nice that he did that for us. So we're looking for, I'll report to the Planning and Zoning Commission that we have to find a member who is either
Yeah.
an architect, a landscape architect, or a certified planner. So I don't think that any of you guys are.
not certified.
Nope. I'm certifiable.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so
No.
we'll see what we could do.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
that's too bad. And then what about getting another alternate?
yeah, I'll remind them that as well. I
Okay.
mean, they're aware. I think they're just having a hard time finding people that will.
Finding people?
I mean,
Yeah,
they did find, one member, but he's having a hard time getting, he's got some personal issues going on, so he hasn't been able to come.
right, okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll do the
if you
best.
find somebody who's licensed, does that increase the size of the board, or are
No.
numbers an issue?
So, I mean, you can't even continue unless you have somebody licensed in one of those 3 categories.
Mm,
So we have to find somebody, but it's to fill a space. So it's not in addition to the spaces. Pete had a space on the board and he was the one, he fulfilled that requirement as well. So we need to find somebody to fill his space who also fulfills that.
right.
Is
Yeah,
there a conflict with what, Jessica was saying her husband? Is there a conflict with spouses yet?
No, no,
No?
I don't know if she was offering him.
I'm not
first.
sure if she was
Yes.
offering him.
Yeah,
Why do you think she brought him up? Just bringing him up?
maybe because sometimes there's confusion, because I thought that she might have been, in the back of my mind, I thought she might have been.
Mm,
Maybe
mhm.
other people felt that way and she felt the need to clarify. I'm not
Clarify.
really sure,
Yeah.
but, I was kind of hoping that she was, but
Yeah.
nice is not. So, we'll do our best to figure this out.
Okay, and then but Jeffrey is staying on. He does want to
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
he responded back. I checked in with him. He's just got some things going on right now, but
And-
he didn't give any indication that he wanted to resign.
And-
He just,
He's not certified of
N-
designer or any
no,
architect? Oh, okay.
not that not that I'm aware of, but, I did
Okay.
send out that email to all of you, so hopefully if he is, he'll chime in.
He'll chime in. Okay. Yeah, just because I don't know anything about him. I was like, oh, maybe he'll be.
Oh, I know, we all have high hopes, but
Yeah.
see what we can do. We'll figure it out.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm
Guys,
gonna conclude this meeting at 5:47.
Okay, and you want to do a motion to adjourn or?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll
Second,
second.
All right.
All right,
In
Bye.
favor.
getting tighter and tighter. Is this our best time yet?
you guys are
Yeah,
efficient. Fantastic.
I know. I was gonna say we started right on time. That was pretty good.
Have
All
a
right.
good night,
All right,
guys.
have a good night.
You too. Thanks,
Night.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.